Now the word sect again used with Musa salam, Surah Al-Qasas 28:15. وَدَخَلَ الْمَدِينَةَ عَلَى حِينَ غَفْلَةٍ مِّنْ أَهْلِهَا فَوَجَدَ فِيهَا رَجُلَيْنِ يَقْتَتِلَانِ هَذَا مِنْ شِيَعَتِهِ وَهَذَا مِنْ عَدُوِّهِ فَاسْتَغَاثَهُ الَّذِي مِنْ شِيعَتِهِ على الذي من عدوه فوكزه موسى فقضى عليه قال هذا من عمل الشيطان إنه عدو مضل مبين. When Musa entered Al-Madinah, the city, at the time when his people were inattentive, then he found two men fighting in it. One was from his sect and the other was from his enemy. So the one from his sect seek aid over the one from his enemy. Then Musa struck him with a fist, so he ended his life over him. He said, "This is from the work of Satan. Surely he is a clear enemy, the one who misleads." Now you can see the word Shia, he is used in this verse two times. Just to educate you that there is a sect of Musa and there is a sect of his opponent. And the one who was Musa's sect called him for help against the other one. That they were both fighting, both one from Musa's sect and one from the other sect. And one from who was from Musa's sect who asked for help. So Musa salam, instead of talking to him or saying he was a very strong man, he just gave him one fist and knock him out. He dead. He did not want to kill this person, but Musa salam, heavy boxer, was very strong. He died. But then immediately he realized that this is the work of Satan. He says, قَالَ هَذَا مِنْ عَمَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ إِنَّهُ عَدُوٌّ مُضِلٌّ مُبِينٌ, that he is a very clear enemy. So now if you note, you can help people. In Musa Islam, there's also was the person of Musa Islam who needs to seek for help. And even in the further verse in the Quran, that same man, again the next day, also put trouble to Musa, put Musa into trouble. That you are a fighter and you're doing, this. So what I'm trying to say, some of the same thing is happening in the whole world, that the so-called labeled Muslim community, in that community, the people who are doing crimes, I'm talking about the people, so-called labeled Muslim community, by the name labeled Muslim, is there upon a man, and he does a crime, and then the media say that it is the terrorism the Muslims are doing. He's a terrorist. So this labeled terrorist, that same man belongs to our community. He's not practicing at all. But his name is Muhammad, his name is Ahmad, or his name is Abdullah, his name is this guy, and they say this guy is a Muslim and he's doing terrorism. So this is how in our community also people are like that, and everywhere, every community has got black people, black sheep. But we should know the Muslim world, Muslim sect, know that we are not supposed to join hands with them at all. They are different sect who are killing and doing terrorism in the world. They are separate people altogether. They have nothing to do with Islam. But people are projecting because the name is Muslim. I know people in Karachi who are Christians, believe me, and they've got Muslim names, but they are Christians. I know people in Egypt, they're Christian, Coptic Christians, and they are imams in the mosque. I'm not lying to you. I have not met the Egyptian, but I've met Pakistani from India. They are doing imamat in the masjid, and he's a Sikh. Because Quran is the only book, remember this, Quran is the only book that can be memorized by any man, any school of thought, any Jews, Christian, Hindus, Buddhists, atheists, any man can memorize the book without understanding. So once it is memorized, so he recites the prayers in the mosque. But he teaches what he wants to teach, and you people are sitting ducks. Don't ask questions in the mosque. Because he's a imam in the mosque, he can say anything what he wants. So this is the dangerous people, the so-called labeled Muslim people should now time high enough to educate themselves, whether he is living here or anywhere. Why is that so that the imam has to tell you, and what he tells you, you don't even verify. You don't verify at all. So that is going on. So in the world there are people uh, who use a name. There are Jews who are basically in the garb of a Muslim. They are Christian in the garb of a Muslim. They are Hindus in the garb of a Muslim, and they read the Quran, but they teach you from traditions. But you are sitting in the mosque, listen to a discourse, you think he's the Imam, so you don't know what's going on. So the whole world, there are big institutions in the whole world who are being trained to come into our society, into label Muslim society, and then they teach. That is how the so-called wrong concepts are prevailing. People are getting confused because they keep on repeating that, keep on repeating that, keep on repeating all over the world. So that concept is done who? Who's doing it? Same people, non-Muslim. Because you people don't do anything. Like it's like you go to the office. I'm just giving it. You go to the office, you will always get a proper dressing, the dress code in the office, and then you will join the office and follow anything. But once you come home, you're relaxed, right? You're relaxed. So similarly, a man who is living in a Pakistan or a Muslim country, he's relaxed. He's not praying, but he's living in a Muslim country. Eating goat, no problem. But here, eating goat is haram. Immediately, it becomes haram. What happened? In Pakistan, because Muslim country, you can eat whatever you do like, and don't offer prayers, nothing. A Muslim born in Pakistan. So this is what I'm trying to say. So this same guy who was in Moses' time, who was within the Moses sect, and he called for help, and Musa Islam struck, which was not right of him, but he meant to hurt badly, but he died. So he said, "This is the Amal Shaitan," and then he wanted to ask forgiveness from God, which Allah forgave him.